Hello everyone, in this video I will show you all the upcoming martial arts, weapons and paths that were teased or leaked by mistake with the latest 1.2 update. This update has introduced some details in various menus about future martial arts and weapons that are not available yet. Starting off with a new weapon class called the Horizontal Blade. We can see details about it in the following screens. On the Combat Attributes screen, if we scroll down to the specified weapon martial art boost, we can see in the list on the right side a new attribute called Art of Horizontal Blade Damage Boost. If we go to the Inner Ways menu and select the Adaptive Steel Inner Way, we can see a new effect has been added which says Horizontal Blade, after a deflection, increases the damage of your light heavy attack varied combo by 5% for 5 seconds. And then a bit lower it says the cooldown for this effect is 20 seconds. Based on these details, it seems that this weapon will be focused on parrying and varied combos. Now, moving on to upcoming martial arts and paths, we can see them in the sect overview screen. As you know, joining a sect will give you various benefits, among which you also get 1 or 2 martial arts automatically unlocked just for joining the sect. If we select the Well of Heaven sect and then select Ultimates, we can see a new martial art that is not available yet, and it's called Snowparting Blade. If we look at the path icon, we can see it's the same symbol as the Stone Split path. I translated the text using ChatGPT and it appears to translate into Split Stone Balance, so we can safely assume this is a new martial art for the Stone Split path. Selecting it, we can see the martial art and special skills. The martial art skill is called General's Bane, and unfortunately the video is not working, but we can read the text of the skill. It seems to be a quick dash and slash attack that deals massive damage and applies various debuffs, and it also has an empowered version. The special skill is called Swans Treading on Snow, and it consumes a resource called Blade Momentum, which I assume is the special resource for this martial art. It's a dash forward and deal a piercing attack, then return to the initial location and deal a lot of slashes in the process. The Snowparting Blade martial art seems to be using a sword, probably the Horizontal Blade, to deal a lot of piercing and slashing attacks. If we select the Obtain button, we can see the 2 methods to obtain this martial art, which are currently unavailable. If we select the Raging Tide sect and select Ultimates, we can see a new martial art called Phalanxbane Blade. This one also belongs to the Stone Split path and it uses the same resource called Blade Momentum, so it will most likely be used in combination with the Snowparting Blade. We can see the list of skills which contains a charge skill, martial art skill and special skill. Unfortunately, the videos are yet again not available, but we can at least read the skills description. The Burning Heart charge attack has 2 stages and it can consume blade momentum to leap forward and deal a ton of AoE damage. The Soul Burning martial art skill is a charging AoE attack that can be empowered into Total Annihilation and then Total Annihilation Extreme by pressing it 2 times in succession, dealing high damage to nearby enemies and giving you an HP shield. The Legion Summoner special skill uses the Mow Blade to gain the Iron Guard buff, which makes your Snowparting Blade summon 2 soldiers to dash forward and deal damage to enemies. It's clear that this playstyle is similar to the Thundercry Blade and it uses a Mow Blade in combination with the Horizontal Blade from the Snowparting Blade martial art. If we select the Obtain button, we can see that there are 3 ways to obtain this martial art, and one of them is to join the Raging Tides. Moving on to the 9 mortal ways, we also have a new martial art here, which is called Unfettered Rope Dart, and it seems to belong to a new bamboo cut path. This time we also have the skill videos working, so we can get a better idea of what the playstyle will be like. It clearly uses the rope dart as a weapon, and we can see the martial art special skill and charging stance effects. The Soul Sweep martial art skill enhances your rope dart and makes it deal 3 sweeping attacks, and then you can get various buffs when using it in the charge stance. The Burn and Bury special skill will apply a massive 5-second slow to a target affected by Soul Break or Soul Loss, and deals 30% bonus damage to boss enemies. The Dart Song Fills the Wild charging stance consumes Token of Gratitude to increase the duration of the charging. At 1.5 seconds, it enhances your Soul Sweep skill, increasing the stagger damage it deals. At 3 seconds, it restores your HP, and at 4.5 seconds, it restores your Chi, which is identical to the Mortal Rope Dart. It seems that the Unfettered Rope Dart is a more damage-focused version of the Mortal Rope Dart, with more AoE damage and more control effects. And lastly, if we select the Velvet Shade sect, we have a new martial art called Everspring Umbrella, which is for the same bamboo cut path as the Unfettered rope dart, so they will be used together. First, we have the Cyclone Waltz special skill, which makes you jump on the umbrella handle and deal AoE damage while pulling enemies in. You can move freely while casting this skill. When a Phantom Umbrella exists, you can swap positions with it by casting this skill. The Dream Route Bubbles charge skill will throw the umbrella and summon a Phantom Umbrella at max distance that lasts 5 seconds. The Scarlet Spin martial art skill gives you a Flower Burial buff that lasts for 12 seconds. While this is active, consuming Fading Crimson, which is most likely the resource used by this weapon, will throw one returning umbrella, dealing damage twice to enemies in its path. The Everspring Umbrella looks like a faster and more AoE focused Vernal Umbrella. In conclusion, we have one new weapon class, which is the Horizontal Blade, 2 new paths for the Stone Split and Bamboo Cut paths, and 4 new martial arts, 2 for each path, that will be matched together. I am pretty excited for all of these new martial arts because they look pretty cool. I am assuming we will get all of these when the Season 2 update comes in early February, so it's not that far away. Let me know down in the comments if you've seen other references in-game about the upcoming weapons, paths or martial arts. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.